One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Minnesota. And the Golden Gophers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Trojans offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Trojans used to be known for student body right, and they can still do that. Both quarterbacks like this, you want to put it up.
Yeah, I think they hung that up years ago when they started to find, big, strong quarterbacks that can throw the ball all over the yard. So I like the student body right, student body left, but that's a little old school for me there, RD.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Under fire. Floating away. There he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he can run, get the first down. This defense, it's kind of a pick your poison. Too soft, too laid back, he runs and takes off. Too much pressure, he can run it and run away from guys and take off. So, nice third down conversion by the quarterback.
And the Trojans have pushed it inside the 20. To the air on second down. Snagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Ashmore. Shakes off the defender. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Caught behind the line. It's Ashmore. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, USC! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down. Turning it on! Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete, looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Golden Gophers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Running to Green. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Another Golden Gopher.
As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide. Dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Western Michigan. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field, looking for a physical attack from the gun. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. They feed him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Catch in the middle, it's Morton. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Ashmore. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. He's in open space downfield. Hauled down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Miranda. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. It's complete to the left. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. They go to the ground. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go right back to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. He's got him. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. And the field goal unit is on the field. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Shaw. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Here's the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Caught. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Back to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a third down. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab on the shuffle. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit.
USC.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught over the middle. It's Ashmore. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. To the air on first down. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Slings it downfield. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And it slips just inside that right upright. And guys, that field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
And the Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mills. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Jukes his way for more. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Mills. Knocked down for the tackle. The Golden Gophers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Rushes on him. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Trojans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Slams ahead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough. And touchdown, Southern Cal! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the deal with the quarterback sneak. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Quickly out to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's caught downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Makes a man miss. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try it over the left side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Shaw. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. A quick pass to the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. Rams him with the stiff arm. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Trojans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. They're now up by a touchdown at 20-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Flips it out in the flat. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun. Pressure coming. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish.
Number 14, set to advance on the football.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Works the middle of the field. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Ashmore. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup for 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's a quick throw out to the left. At the 40, there he goes. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
The Trojans will hustle to the line. They'll run it from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll give it to the back. Can't get him to the ground. And another broken tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it. It's McLeod. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Grabs it in the middle. Touchdown, Trojans. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
He'll set up to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Looking for a push on 4th down. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Golden Gophers are on the move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Snap it to the back. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. And the Golden Gophers want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Makes the catch. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. And the Golden Gophers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to bull his way out. And he will score! Touchdown, Minnesota!
Really nice job between the quarterback and tight end on that play. And in this area of the field, these windows are really small, so you've got to have great timing. QB and tight end showed you right there.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Makes the grab. It's Miranda. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he stops. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Might as well give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Ashmore. Tackled in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 on the heels of gaining 4 on the previous play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Rides the back and leaves it. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires complete on the crosser. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Gonna swing it on second down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Snap from the gun on third down. Oh, they're after him. And to get rid of it quickly. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Fourth down, gotta have it here. He's got it, first down and 4. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. It'll be third and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback takes a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that certainly will.